Hello students, in this video you are going to learn what are the rules to be followed to change the direct speech into indirect speech. I repeat again, you are going to learn about how the direct speech can be changed into indirects and what are the rules to change it. Okay, so there are 4 rules to change the direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, so what are the rules and how we need to change this direct speech into indirect speech, that is what we are going to learn. Okay, and in the upcoming videos also you are going to learn what are the rules to be followed to change the direct speech into indirect speech. So let me tell you how many rules to follow to change this direct speech into indirect speech. So there are 4 rules you need to follow to change this direct speech into indirect speech. So what are the rules? The first rule is you need to check the type of speech. What you need to check? You need to check the types of speech only. So already we have learned that how the direct speech will look like and how the indirect speech look like. In the direct speech you can look at the example here. This quotation mark is also called as what? Very good. That is inverted commas. So all these rules should be followed within the quotation mark sentence only. Within this quotation speech only. Within this speech. From I to this today. It is in the inverted commas. It is in the quotation mark. So those speech alone going to change according to the rule of this, according to this rule only. Okay, so I will tell you again. So here Renu is let me tell you the direct speech example, that is Renu said I am going to school today. Renu said I am going to school today. Renu sonna na iniki school ku poren. This is the direct speech. So here Renu is the speaker. Who is the speaker? Renu is the speaker and said is the reporting verb. RV stand for reporting verb, and then she is talking about herself. I am going to school today. I am going to school today. You can see the comma, inverted comma. This all shows that it is in the direct speech form only. Clear? So now we need to change this direct speech into indirect speech. So what do we need to do for indirect speech? Very good. We need to remove this comma, inverted comma, and we need to follow the rules to change this direct speech into indirect speech. So what are the rules? First one, you need to check the type of speech, whether it is a question speech or whether this sentence is talking about a command or it is a normal statement. You need to check. And also if you check the type of speech means in the reporting verb, that is said, okay, that area is going to change in the indirect speech. I repeat again, first rule is you need to check the type of speech. That is this quotation mark. This is called as reported speech. This is called as reported speech. From this quotation marks, whatever speech is given inside the quotation mark is called the reported speech only. Clear? So that speech only we need to check whether are they asking a question or they giving any comment or they are just informing a normal statement only. They are saying a statement only. Okay. So here I am going to school is a normal statement only. There is no question mark at the end. If there is a question mark means we can say that is a question, and there is no comment also. That is a normal statement. So if there is a normal statement means we will write the said as it is, the reporting verb as it is only. So you need to check the type of speech first. That is the first rule. So here we have found that yes, this reported speech it is a statement only. So this said will come as it is, and in place of the command quotation we will be using what? We will be using the conjunction verb that. So in the indirect we will be writing this like this only. First we need to write the speaker name, that is Renu is the speaker. Said will come as it is because it is a normal statement. Then in place of command quotation we need to put that. So this has been changed according to the first rule. Okay. So look at the second rule. Changes in pronouns. Changes in pronoun. If you find any pronoun inside the speech, inside the reported speech, means that should be changed only. So here I can see the first person pronoun. So when I find the first person pronoun inside the reported speech means I need to change into the third person pronoun according to the subject. Who is the subject here? Renu. Renu means she is a girl only. For girls, which third person pronoun we need to use as a singular? Yes, we need to use she. She is the third person singular pronoun. Here also they are talking about a girl. The girl will be the speaker. So the changes in pronoun for here I am going to use she only. She. So we have changed the pronoun. So next what is the next rule? That is changes in tenses. What? Changes in tenses. That is whether it is a present tense or past tense or future tense, all those tenses we need to check. Keep in your mind, if these reported speech it is in the present tense means we need to change it into past tense. If it is in present continuous means we need to change it into past continuous. Okay, that is the third rule. And fourth rule, we need to change the time expression words also. We need to change the time expression words also. So let's do the third rule, that is changes in tenses. So can you find the verb? Yes, that is am is the helping verb, going is the main verb, am plus ing, verb plus ing means it is am is the present verb and it is in the continuous form, am going. So present continuous should be changed into past continuous. So inga vandu present continuous ah irundhuchna indirectly nama past continuous ah eludhuvom. So what is the past form of am? Very good, that is was only. So was going will come as it is. Was going. So we have applied the third rule. Let's go for the fourth rule. Changes in time expression. If you find any time expression words means you need to change them also, like today or tomorrow, ago, now, the next month or last day. So all those words here, those words should be changed in the indirect speech. So here I can find the time expression word, that is today. I am going to school will come as it is. To school will come as it is. That is she was going to school will come as it is. So here the time expression word I have found is today. So today should be changed into that day. Okay. So what? Today should be written as that day. And it should end with full stop only. Whatever it is, whatever statement or whatever question statement may be given in the direct speech, but in the indirect speech we always return in the statement form only. So it should end with full stop. No other punctuation mark we won't be using. No other punctuation marks we used in the indirect speech. We use only the full stop at the end. We don't use any comma or quotation or any exclamation or question mark in the indirect speech. So according to the rule we have changed this direct speech into indirect speech. So what are the rules to be followed to change the direct speech into indirect? First one, we need to find the type of speech. If we find the type of speech means we need to change them according to the we need to change that reporting verb. Okay, and next second rule is we need to change the pronouns. If you found the pronoun means in the reported speech inside the quotation mark you need to change them also. And third rule, you need to change the tenses. If there is a present tense in the direct means we need to write in past. Present continuous should be changed into past continuous. Past form will be changed into past perfect and past continuous will be changed into past past perfect continuous only. So let's go for the fourth one, changes in time expression. If you find any time expression like today, tomorrow, yesterday, this, these, all those words, now, ago, all those words should be replaced in the indirect speech. So children, I hope you are clear about the rules. In the upcoming videos, you will be learning all these rules one by one, like a single topic. Like type of speech means how can we find and how can we identify and how can we change them into indirect. Changes in pronouns means what are the rules we need to follow, and all other things you will be learning in the upcoming videos. So I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.